Hello. I'm coming live today to talk about a mindset when we feel low energy. And I'm very excited today to invite my dear friend and coach to me today about mindset. I'm gonna ask her the question when she's connecting with me. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Ilona. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well, and I think everybody can hear us. No sound.
Hello.
No sound. Is it sound
No,
there now?
can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yes. I'm just thinking if people who are watching us, thank you for joining today. It's really lovely to see so many faces. Just let us know if you can thumbs up or thumbs down if you can hear us, or hearts. It would be the fastest something. I can hear you. Brilliant. Thank you.
Good. Good.
So yeah, then we can start our evening today, and I will maybe put the comments down somehow that I can see you.
Otherwise, they are
All
everywhere.
over your face. Yeah. I'm just thinking how to hide. I don't know. Oh, maybe this way. Brilliant. I am Ilona, founder of Amber Aesthetics, and I am doing these live according to the month that each month I am running, like my approach of slow aging, which is nutrition, mindset, and skincare routine. So this month is all about mindset. And I found that for me as well, and I think with many people as well, there is sometimes lack of motivation to do some treatments with yourself and to go and do the physical activities, go to do some face cleansing, or go to do some treatments on yourself, and etc. It's according to everybody's life. And because of that, to find how we can help ourselves. Hi everyone who is joining us, lovely to see you.
Hi, Ines.
So yes, it's just, I think it's important subject to touch, and that's why I invited my dear friend Laura, who is a coach and Kundalini yoga teacher, and I have to say it's really helps me as well to go to the classes. It's with the mindset to motivate myself and go to do it. It's the priorities, to set right priorities. That's what is important. And Laura, please tell me a little bit about you and explain how does it work actually, how we can how the motivation, basically what's happening to us.
Yes, but first of all, before we start, I have to say happy name day, Ilona.
Thank you, thank you.
And so nice to meet you again. And yesterday I was preparing for our session, and actually I realized how much I'm looking forward to our session, to our meeting and the conversation today. And I would like to mention that you are my source of inspiration and even good role model or example, not only for me, but I believe also for others, as you are talking about topics what really matter nowadays, actually.
Thank you.
So thank you for that.
Thanks.
I'm super happy that you invited me, because this topic, what we will talk about today, is so important, and we all are living in an interesting time now. And it was not long ago when we all dreamed about working from home at least some days in a week, and we hoped to free up some time for ourselves, to understand what we really want for ourselves, what is important. But no, we working remotely, and now during the last year we we all have spent most of the time working remotely, and we meeting people in Zoom and Microsoft Teams, etc. But it's not so easy to work on ourselves. And if I would ask you, Ilona, do you feel the excitement about working remotely? Are you happy right now?
I have to say that as I am introvert, I've been okay, but this third lockdown has been really struggling. I'm really starting to miss people, and I'm starting to lose motivation to do any treatments, and my commitments with the healthy habits, like pushing myself to do more activities and to do sometimes treatments. And I sometimes think that it is my low energy because I am frustrated with many things what's happening in the daily life. And that's something which I noticed, and I want to raise that it's been hard.
Likewise, I'm not surprised at all. And what I want to say, that our daily routines differ now, and sometimes it is not so easy to find motivation to do something. That was not the case before COVID, as you mentioned before. And I am a coach, and I'm not here to give the right answers because I'm a coach, but I'm like GPS, just showing direction. But if I could share only 3 tips today about motivation, this would be the following. Firstly, I have a question, again for audience, but again for you too, Ilona. Firstly, do you know who is responsible for your happiness, your actions, your dreams?
Yes, I kind of trying to find the answers and thinking about it, and I understand that it's all comes down to me, isn't it?
Yes, and this one person is myself, and it's you, and no one else, unfortunately. And classic mistake is to expect that someone else will motivate me, and I would say you have to take the action to become motivated. I'm not very sure that motivation will come to your doors, and it would be nice, but she will knock. Hello, Laura, I'm here. Please let me in. Not so sure. And I will share my personal example, and I don't feel comfortable actually to speak here in Instagram, in this Instagram approach and Instagram live rooms at all. But watching from the side is much easier. But to give a speech here and stand up here is out of my comfort zone. But the first step is to become aware of it. And we had a conversation before, and I told you it's not so easy. I have to prepare. I believe in one I don't know, maybe in a few months it will be hello, I'm here, my dear audience. But no, I have to prepare. But to go in life, I have to do this very first step. And this secondly, when I aware of this, and I say yes, do the first little step, and I'm starting to tell to myself, I like it, I love it, I'm really good on that, even if I don't feel like that. And the words I use to feel, they create my reality.
I'm actually really glad that you mentioning it. It is the Marissa Peer technique, which I and started gave me permission to become my own cheerleader, basically to be more gentle to myself, to become more friend myself, because I used to treat myself worse than an enemy. Basically, I was like so negative, and I wouldn't be friends if somebody would treat me like I was treating myself. And in the end, I am that responsible person who is actually always going to be in me living. And we are have to be like a union, like teamwork. The body and mind has to work together, and it is the best decision I ever made. And always when I feel, I remind myself, and as well I remind myself, I want to do these treatments, I want to be beautiful, I love to eat healthy. And that is something which it works. It really works.
So to summarize, first action, do the first step. Tell yourself, I love it, I like it, I will do it, I'm okay with that, I feel comfortable. And third is to think about maybe you can reward yourself. You maybe you can how you could say thank you that you did something really good for you. For example, you went to gym, you hate it. Okay, we can't go to gym in real life, but we can do exercises at home. And when I'm doing that, then I can do like afterwards something really good to myself. Maybe I can buy nice book, or I can read something nice, and I can go to the park, and I have call my friend. But I have to earn that, and this is how it works in me. And so first, take the action. Second, tell to yourself, I like it, I love it, and just do it. And then remember your childhood. For example, in my childhood, I used to play violin and piano, and my godmother, who was teacher, said to me, just play hard until midday and you will get a candies. So my relatives, they have sent sweets from US, and we kept it for special moments. And I received a reward after hard work. And even though I'm telling to myself, finish this article or house cleaning and you will get a nice cup of cappuccino. And this is my approach. Or finish your work and you will get a nice weekend outdoors. Or you will get fresh air, energy, new emotions. So reward yourself and be truly grateful to yourself.
That's
Ilona,
amazing.
I think
That's
it's
what I need.
not so great.
You can hear me?
Ilona, it's something with internet.
Yes.
I can hear you, but it's slow, and sometimes you are.
It's gonna go better. It's gonna go better because you got blurry, but you're gonna come back. But what I wanted to say that I have to learn that thing to reward, because that's something I never have received and never have tried out. But I've heard from many coaches by studying now the mindset, how it works, that it's really is one of the good things to reward yourself, and being truly gentle. Dear people, if you're watching, if you have any questions, you are welcome to ask. It's gonna be amazing to see you live.
And Ilona, I think one lady, she was asking why we are talking in English. It sounds weird, probably. Why? Tell me.
Yeah. So, yes, I am aesthetic practitioner from Latvia, but I live in London, UK, and I'm founder of Amber Aesthetics, and I'm running for English public aesthetic business, but I run as well Sunday classes for Latvian audience, and that's where we meet with Latvian audience. But these lives we're running in English because my audience is based worldwide, let's say. And I think these subjects are important to raise in all languages, and this is why we're talking in English. I actually wanted to mention what I put for myself as a point down, and I would like to hear your opinion, what you think on that. What I've been now. I went to workshop about the moon energies and about cycle in the period cycle, and there was raised subject about that. That's the normal life which we've been working, like running my business. I've been using masculine energy, which is like a constant drive, meetings constantly, planning different subjects and stuff. But in this moon energy, there is said that when you have your cycle, you are kind of in a low energy, and allow yourself to do nothing and maybe even plan in advance that time that you do less, and you at that time can revise your motivation and your priorities, if that's something what I explain clearly and makes sense. That sometimes you, when you procrastinate and you don't do something, you kind of let go in this low energy, but you can't be all the time there. You have to find, like Laura said, this motivation and come out once you have energy and start moving towards it. But it's important during the time when it's low to give your permission and not feel guilty about it. What do you think about that?
I think everything in this life is about balance. You can't be like, okay, you can be every day be so energized and motivated, but if you feel lazy, if you feel low energy, and we women, we feel very low sometimes and very down, and I mentioned this before, it's okay. If you can just take day off, if you can just take your time in weekends to go outdoors to get your fresh air, and not to be not you know, you have to feel this balance. You can't be 100% like a battery all the time, otherwise you will burn out, and it's very, very, very dangerous actually. So it's okay to be lazy. It's okay to say no, because in oratory we always say yes. If someone asks you to speak in the front, say yes, say yes, say yes, and I love it. At the same time, I'm learning how to say no, because I love things. I am passionate and I excited, and I'm so curious, and world so interesting for myself. But I have to be very careful for that and really listen in this very silent sound in my, not even in my head, but in my heart, what I have to do to say yes or say no, or I can answer, I will answer you later. I will answer you. I have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the sense that to plan maybe ahead,
yeah,
those low energies, and to even prepare maybe some sentences in advance, because for me sometimes I haven't been prepared and I don't know how to say no, and it's end up like not answering at all or sounding rude. But it's actually one of the good things just to have in your pocket some extra sentences, how it's possible to say no in a nice way. And it's something which I am learning still.
Or when next time when someone is asking you and expecting you will say yes or no, just not answer so quickly. Just breathe in, breathe out, count until 10 and answer then, if you can. Yeah. Remember,
I am amazing for me, amazing, yes. People people pleaser, let's say. It's just for me, it's been one of my struggles that I've been trying to please everybody, and in the end, very taking to the heart if something hasn't been the way it is. But it's something which I have to implement into my life, and have to say that it's a good skill and good way to be very positive.
Yeah. People pleaser is something really familiar to me. I know that so well. Until one day I felt so low that I feel so low energy. I feel so down, no energy. I don't have a motivation. I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay in my bed with my book, and maybe not with book, just sleep, and even not to watch my screen. Just want to sleep. And then I thought something not okay, because my life, it's not in balance. I'm like,
Yeah.
like in this movie, yes man, yes, 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 yes. But I have to be very, very careful for that.
Yeah.
But with all this said about, I would like to tell you that sometimes it is okay to be so lazy, and to allow yourself to be lazy, and not to do anything. But in a long term, I always try to motivate myself, to speak to myself, by taking this little tiny first step action, and to use powerful words of encouragement.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very good tips, and thank you for that. It's really been pleasure to talking to you, and hearing so much valuable information. I think we touched very important subjects, and very hopefully, at least for me, as well. If anyone have a question, you're welcome to say. Ines, for example, says as well, I also learn to say no, but when I receive any no, I always remind myself no is a new opportunity.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's a good way of thinking as well, that to not to be upset, because for me it's always been if I say no, I am upsetting somebody, and it's just so many people have a kind of different aspects, and it's interesting learning curve, been amazing.
Just
So
Ines, just remind yourself, and it's not only for you. Uh, mainly, you say yes, not you, but me too, and probably Elon say yes. So you can just say no, and try to enjoy this no, not to feel guilty, but just to enjoy. Yes, no, I will not do that, and not to be very, I'm so smart. No, I'm saying only no's. No, just feel it, say no, and do your thing, and maybe this will help you to not treat your energy wrong way.
I'm gonna take away from this today's subject for myself, rewarding, which I think is something very good as well that you mentioned. To reward yourself, it's actually motivates you, and not to overload as well with the tasks, and not to burn down, and work with energies, with your capacity of energies.
Exactly. And to wrap up, so first, take an action, first step to get the motivation towards the goal, or ask, or task to be completed. Like, be aware of your own thoughts and feelings, and third, use powerful words of encouragement, and let yourself to say no. It's okay.
It is indeed, and it's sometimes it this subject is related to anything in life, but because I am talking about beauty, it is sometimes is good to accord them into the self-care as well, to come and do these treatments, and you can like, and it's nothing.
Ilona, I think something
Today,
is not.
I think the time is.
Ilona,
Yes.
it's something not okay with internet speed, but I think we slowly wrap up this session.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I am saying thank you, Laura, for today, for coming live. It's always been a pleasure to seeing you, talking to you. I'm not so nervous anymore as well coming live. It's just a pleasure just
yeah.
to talk and chat and share the thoughts and raise the subjects, which I think for us women is so important.
Thank you to having me. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you. Next time we will talk about Kundalini yoga.
Yes, we're planning next month to go live, and next month will be all about skincare and skincare routine. I will be sharing various tips and ideas what you can do at home daily, and we will talk about the Kundalini yoga, one of body mindset, kind of like relaxations, and keep yourself fit and feel beautiful inside and out. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye for now.
Have a great name day, Ilona.
Thank you. I'm gonna open champagne now. The day is over.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for coming, Laura. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye.